Chapter 23. The Legend of Ambarisha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Markandeya Muni asked Nara and Narayana to tell him the legend of Ambarisha, who was known for observing Vrata on Ekadashi day, that is the 11th day of each fortnight. Nara and Narayana said, Ambarisha was the last son in the lineage of Manu. He was powerful and would worship Lord Vishnu with unwavering devotion. He observed Ekadashi Vrata and austerities towards Madhava. After considerable time on a Dwadashi day, that is the 12th day when he was to break fast, says Durvasa, who was known for a short temper, came to his home as a guest. The Raja Rishi received him appropriately and with arms joined in reverence offered a pranam. He said, O revered one, the Dwadashi Tithi is about to end. I request you to stay so that you can break the fast or the Vrata. In the meantime, I request you to please perform your Sandhya Vandana and other rites. Agreeing to the request of the king, Durvasa Maharshi went to the banks of the river. He performed his rituals quickly, yet he was late and the Dwadashi was almost coming to an end. The king waited for a muhurta, a period of 48 minutes. And when there was only one moment remaining, he managed to conclude his fast just in time. To achieve Vrata Siddhi, he sipped the sanctified water of Lord Vishnu and ended his fast. He continued to wait humbly for his guest to return. Just then, Maharshi Durvasa returned hurriedly. Ambarisha confessed about what he had done in detail. Maharshi Durvasa became extremely wrathful and cast a curse on the king. He said, O king, you had invited me, yet you partook your meal first and concluded your fast. How is it appropriate? Cursing, he said, you will not be entitled to the merits from your vrata. Saying this, Durvasa stormed out. King Ambarisha was saddened. He was starving yet did not eat anything. He waited for his guest Durvasa to return. He believed, how can I partake a meal before the guest has eaten? He commenced meditation and chanted while he waited. 1 year passed in this manner. The king had not eaten any food and subsisted on meditating and performing penance. Narada arrived there. After performing his puja as appropriate, the king explained the incident to him. Narada then replied, O king, listen, you had broken your fast only by drinking a few drops of water. You have successfully completed the fast and observed your dharma. You have not erred. Devdas Dwadashi is an essential part of the Vrata. You have completed the Vrata required to accomplish success. Even though you were not at fault, yet this obstacle has emerged and Durvasa left hungry and enraged from your house. Hence, O respected one, you should strive to worship Vignaraja to be rid of this obstacle. O eminent king, Vishnu himself has sent me for your welfare. O great king, Ganeshwara is the beginning and end of all. Shiva, Vishnu and other devas are his ganas. They have been appointed to perform various duties. O child, Chitta is Buddhi. Chintamani resides in the Chitta. Surrender specifically to the Lord of Buddhi. One who abandons the worship of the Lord of Siddhi and yet expects to gain all Siddhis is ignorant and will always be a failure. There's no doubt about it. Saying thus, Narada initiated him into the Shadakshara mantra of Ganapati, which is also chanted by Mahavishnu. Narada then departed. From then on, Ambarisha surrendered to Vignesha. He chanted the pious king of mantras. He performed puja of Vinayaka with devotion. The non-duality between Vishnu and Ganesha was imprinted in his mind. He could visualize the image of Ganesha in the 4 devas everywhere, Brahma, Surya, Shiva and Shakti. Later, Durvasa's heart mellowed and he was merciful. He returned to King Ambarisha. Seeing him arrive, Ambarisha was astonished. He paid his respects and then performed his puja with faith and devotion. At that time, Maharshi Durvasa said to humble Ambarisha, O king, forgive me for the inconsiderable transgression. I was enraged and placed a curse on you for no fault of yours. Yet, because of your saintly nature, you remained in a state of fasting and thus have conquered everything. The Ekadashi on which you had broken your fast but had sipped the holy water in my absence is only one which will not render any merits for you. But you will reap the benefits of vratas that you have conducted on other Ekadashis. Saying this, the Muni ate food with the king. In this manner, after blessing the king, the eminent Muni Durvasa returned to his ashram. King Ambarisha meditated on Ganesha uninterruptedly. King Ambarisha begot many sons. He enthroned his eldest son and proceeded to a forest. He worshipped Ganapati with unswerving faith and devotion, and with the aid of yoga, over a period of time he attained union with Ganesha. Reading or listening to this marvelous legend of Ambarisha will bestow enjoyments and liberation eternally. Thus ends the 23rd chapter titled The Legend of Ambarisha in the third Khanda of the Purana Upanishad, Srimad Mudgal Puran, describing the legends of Mahodara, dedicated to Sri Gajanana. End of chapter 23.